Alright, hello everyone. Hold on. Sorry about that, my mom just walked in. Anyways, welcome back. We're gonna be playing Jusant number... we're gonna be playing Jusant Chapter 4. But first, once again, we gotta read everything in extra. So we got galleries, gallery, and letters. Only thing. I don't really think there's going to be anything new in credits. We were to meet at the solstice, to dance in the cold mist. I watched the night cry, and I told you goodbye. Life anew the rain. An army of drops converge into the surging torrents. The rain swells the earth, plunges into the ocean. Life anew the rain. Momentum and spring, taming the stone. The water whispers softly, lets out a yawn. Calmly, it slumbers on. That's everything new for gallery. Let's check letters. So we got something to Bianca too. Jellyfish symbol. Whatever. Service memo. The old canal is finally clean, and locks 4 to 7 have been serviced. In all my time as a water surveyor, I've never seen the water level this low, but at least I was able to give the canal a good clean. Let's just say it was about time. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I've never been this filthy in my entire life. Off the clock for this sleep. Until next time, Ida. Issa, thank you for your support. Thanks to you, we can continue to work to protect 3 humped saurians. Without your help, we would never have been able to renovate our shelter. I'm also happy to announce that the time has come. We've begun releasing some of our rescued saurians back into the wild. This time, we're working with Sparkle Shroom growers to preserve shaded area as vital to saurians. I'm confident that reintroducing them back into their natural habitat will be a success. It's still unclear how we're going to help the remaining ones adapt to life on the Great Plain. But now that this first phase is complete, at least the species' survival is assured. Thank you again, Anne. Hey Mama. Sadri asked me to clear out the cellar so they could store their furniture there. And I came across some old clothes that must have belonged to Grandpa. They don't look like anything we wear here anyway. I had to throw them all out. Some saurs had made their nest in them and chewed them all up. I wonder what it was like up there. The storm. Did you ever go back? You said it drove Grandpa completely crazy, but I never got a chance to talk to him about it. No, he never talked about anything much. The old man wasn't the chattiest of folks. The wind picked up. I don't remember how old I was. I could barely stand on my own 2 feet. That was a long time ago. When a storm like that came along, I wasn't allowed to go outside. I wasn't allowed to do much. Come to think of it. Those were different times, eh? Then everything stopped. That part you know. But up there, oh, the raging storm stuck. The raging storm stuck. The wind howled and howled. It was enough to drive you mad. Welcome to the stream, Jomar. We couldn't live up there anymore, you see, so we came down here. And now there's talk of climbing down again. Will it ever end? Jen, are you still around? How are things out there? Still no rain? I hosted a group from your part of the tower here, off chasing clouds or whatever's in them. We had a great time. And I got a new housemate made out of it too. A youngster who reminds me of you. It'll be nice having two of us run what's left on the farm. Hey, old man. Great to hear from you. And I'm glad to know you're in good company. Cass and I were actually just talking about the odd jobs I used to do. It's been a while now since the harvest, hasn't it? When I think back to it now, it seems crazy how many people would come help you pick the sparkle shrooms. Well, mostly because of the pies you'd make them for snack time. You know, you never did give me the recipe. This morning, I forgot to put lichin in my drink, but drank it anyway, and then cried tears of joy because my toast was so delicious. I'm wound up. I can't get anything done. I don't know if I should blame the drought, the evacuation that started, or the end of the world. Anyway, I've got mushrooms to grow. Say no to locks. Water and people should be able to flow freely. We can't deny the many for the sake of the few. In the current crisis, it's our duty to stand solidarity with living things. To confine the water is to confine us all. Regular information sessions at the market canteen. The Whitewater Collective. Community canteen. Upcoming activities. Permanent team to fight water insecurity. Funding dinners for the Whitewater Collective. Repair workshop. All items accepted. Note. The canteen will now open 1 prime earlier to reduce overcrowding. Pay what you can. To help in the kitchen, arrive early in the sleep. All help welcome. No one comes by anymore. I haven't sold a single flower. Should I switch careers? But I don't know how to do anything besides taking care of plants. I might as well write poetry, right? Or try to, at least. Roses are red, violets are blue. Where has everyone gone to? Yeah. I often wonder what would have happened if the rain had returned. Would we still have met? Or would we have led parallel lives elsewhere? Each of us unaware of the other's existence. As much as seeing the Great Basin dry up more with each sleep fills me with despair, I can't help but be happy by your side. We are the water surveyors. In the dark tunnels, we guide, clean, navigate rivers and streams. So the water called forth in the day and the sky can fill, nourish, cherish all living things. Hey, big guy. I hope you're well. You know, I still don't like the thought of you who perched above that basin, whatever. It's too big. We just aren't made for the open air. You'd be better off in our tunnels, where it's cozier. You might have already heard, but Anne's barge is finally back on dry land. They can't drive it anymore, they say. But you should see them now. They've never been so busy. They're working at a SAR rescue center. Or some such thing, if you can believe it. Who would want to save SARS? Seriously. They always look so disgruntled, like they're judging us. But things haven't been easy for Anne. And they seem happy again. That's what matters. Your father played a song for you. It was beautiful. May the currents be kind to you too, wherever they are. Sorry, Ida. I have to go to the market. Their water inlet is acting up again. Things are starting to get complicated. I really thought by holding back the water. But there's nothing to be done. The basins are empty. I think it's time for a more radical change. What would have happened if we let the water flow freely from the start? I'm boring you with my musings, but sometimes I get the feeling we've made a big mistake. There's a pier collapsing in the boatman's district. Do you think we could take care of it? Hey Joe, things are non-stop at the moment. I'll have to go fishing for a new team to shore it up. Isa's already over the 2-pillar site. As for the other stuff, I don't know what to say. What's done is done. Alright. I'm off. I'll pick up the supplies I need. Then I'm off to the boatman's district. Rella Gazette, issue 37. 8 octaves and 2/5 after the Jusant. Editorial. In this issue of the Gazette, we'll be looking at an animal from the outside for once. The weavebeak. Weavebeaks are the only animals found in every region of the tower. Every known region, at least. Sometimes they even venture into our tunnels. These medium-sized birds are known for their all-white feathers and blue comb. It's not uncommon to see the playful birds gliding through the warm drafts that rise up the cliffs of the tower. They're also extremely curious and can often be found perched near climbing routes, observing and commenting on what's happening with their fellow birds. Not only are the weebeaks social creatures, but they're also skilled builders. They work together to build their nests, which have multiple entrances and can house dozens of weebeaks. They're constantly strengthening and expanding their nests, and are always on the lookout for twigs. Hence the expression, working like a weebeak. Did you know? Weebeaks' combs open and close depending on their mood. A wide open comb means that the weebeak is alert or stressed about something, or someone. But enough chatter. Keep reading for an in-depth look at the lives of these outwardly unassuming yet fascinating birds. Dear editor, I've only read the editorial and I'm already outraged. It all sounds pretty nice, but you might want to think twice before publishing some nonsense. Weebeaks are thieves. They're always stealing my wood to build their nests. I'm unsubscribing. Signed, a disgruntled citizen. That's all the letters. And look, and only 2 for the Bianca. Logbook. 12 octaves and 2 sixths and 8 primes after the Jusant. To the peaks I go, come what may. From chasm to salt marsh, I make my way. To the peaks I go, come what may. To find my true love again one day. To find my true love again one day. Up in the clouds I went astray, from ravine to frozen pass of gray. The clouds watch me as I make my way. Will I find my true love again one day? Will I find my true love again one day? Soul was singing that to himself as we gathered liquid in for hot drinks. I asked him to repeat it to me later. When he was young, Soul would hear the old woman singing that song. Let's just say he's not as young as he used to be. The clouds watch me as I make my way. To him, it's a confirmation. The song is a map. Following the words will lead us to the palace. Met didn't say a word, and she can usually out-chatter a weavebeak. We returned empty-handed, but it felt good to be out climbing as a trio again, like when we first set out on our climb. Everything was so much simpler back then. Later, Met told me she's tired of this expedition. She's sick of all the water in the cloud stuff. She doesn't believe in it anymore, or not enough. She doesn't know what to do. Return to the low tide? Is there even anyone left there anymore? She dares to ask the question, and I merely write down. If ballasts are real, why would they stay in the clouds? Could they be stuck here because the cycle stopped? Or is their presence stopping the world from waking up? And what am I doing on this hunting expedition? I miss my lighthouse. Is Highfield's old sundial in someone's thoughts too? One place for the ocean and another for the sun. Are there others? No one seems to be paying these old shipwrecks from another era much notice. We've gotten used to them by now. If we've forgotten that, what else have we forgotten? It worries me to see Met withdraw into her shell more and more with each sleep, but she's still climbing. Come what may. Bianca. Logbook. 3 octaves and 1/3 after the Jusant. We docked for a while at the home of an old local farmer, Gal. To him, always having a wall within reach and a roof over your head is comforting. A feeling of safety you don't get in the open air. He made me laugh. The sky? No thank you. I saw it once and it made me dizzy. Gal seems to be all alone in the world, but he can't bring himself to leave the tower. We don't have to ask twice for him to tell us about water. He mainly remembers this sound it made when he was just a tadpole, as he put it, and the silence that followed after the drought. He spoke of full canals and waterfalls, of mud and pruny skin, and I wasn't the only one listening. In the light of the glowing mushrooms, people's faces were exhausted, but their eyes were bright. The entire group hung on to his every word. Who will listen to his stories once we're gone? We ended up staying at the farm, delaying our departure just a little longer. There was no shortage of excuses. Gal's farm needed extra hands. There was a building frame to repair, spare parts to track down, ropes to replace. It felt good to be working on something concrete, rather than wearing myself out on an interminable climb chasing after legends. Probably the same feeling that keeps me carving my little sculptures. When it was time to leave, Met stayed behind. There was no need to explain. The group understood. All of us were secretly hoping to stay at Gal's farm. Well, I was. But I guess I'm still holding out a glimmer of hope for this expedition. Saying goodbye to Met was probably the hardest thing I've had to do since I started this climb. I don't know if I feel like writing anymore, or have the energy to. Goodbye, maybe. Bianca. Well, that's everything. We might as well just start. And show myself. What the? I'm sorry, but what was that noise? Depending on the direction of the wind, okay. Whoa! Yeah, no, I am not gonna like this. I have to go up. And I hate this. I already don't like this. I already don't. Where do I go? Oh. Oh no. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Also, it was timed. It was timed. I had to time it. But nice. Oh boy. I need a rest. I'm already here. Which area even is this? I wonder. Grab on. I like this, but I also don't at the same time. Like, the wind's gonna kind of ruin it. Where do I go? Actually, though, where do I go? Like, am I actually supposed to go down? Wait. I see something. Hi. No, go back, go back. Yeah. Don't turn yellow. It's turning yellow. It's turning yellow. I'm sorry, but what was that? I didn't like hearing that. I did not like that. I I don't think I want to know what that is. Whoa. Uh, Do I just go up? Do I just go up? Hold on. So I got my food. I'm just gonna eat. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna eat. I know that the live stream's going on right now, but I gotta eat. I gotta eat. I can't starve for y'all. Alright, I'm back. What am I supposed to do? Oh, get up. Sorry, I thought that'd be part of the gallery. The Jusant continues to carry the ocean away. Last we heard, on the sun's side, the temperature keeps on rising. Here, a storm is raging and doesn't seem to be letting up. Everything around us is coming to a standstill. Or maybe we've been at a standstill for too long. We won't be able to nest at the mill much longer. That I know. But we can't leave without putting up a fight. In the meantime, we've entrusted our little Ol to my sibling. They're traveling downward with their family, like most of the other heights dwellers. Ol should be safe under the stone. I already miss my little nestling smile. We'll see each other again when the clouds decide. What is that noise? That's another one for the gallery. Greetings. I waited for your craftspeople to arrive several sleeps ago, but they never landed. What can I expect you? When can I expect you? We're patching things up as best we can, but the wind is carrying away everything in its path, and the roof won't hold out for much longer. The situation is getting urgent. I hope this reply doesn't reach you too late. The relays have been malfunctioning recently. I apologize, but due to the storm, we are no longer able to travel to your altitude. The danger is too great. My only advice is to take shelter. An emergency shelter is being set up here for you, Heights. It's being set up here for you, Heights dwellers. May rain fall on you and your loved ones. You have my full support. Nothing else. Hey, wait. Place on pin and jump. Really? Hit in and leap. and everything next to here. And keep going. You know, am I the only one that thinks we're getting to the end? There's not a lot of letters we need left. There's not a lot of galleries we need left. There's not a lot of Biancas left. We have to be getting to the end. I think that's the same noise, it's just gotten stronger. Is it crying out for help? Is it okay? Why is it crying? Why would it be crying? Is that the ballast? Logbook. Becca was right. The water creatures were incredible. Huge. So ballasts are real after all. It was their song I'd hear sometimes. Between gusts of wind. So it was the ballast! It's just they're singing. They're not crying, they're singing. Bro. It's a ballast. We only just caught a glimpse of them, but once we did, nothing else mattered. Everyone went quiet, watching them slowly disappear into the storm. For a long time, no one moved a muscle. Arlo shook his head, staring into space. For a moment, he looked like he'd lost his bearings, same as the rest of us. After the astonishment came to the feverish preparations. Around me, the rope team got moving, sharpening their weapons and scanning the clouds. We needed to capture at least one of those flying water tanks. Even Soul ended up grabbing a harpoon. What other hope do we have of bringing the water back? He sounded most apologetic, but I'm the one who's sorry. You know, now that I wonder, are we gonna see Bianca up there? All the way up there, are we gonna see Bianca? I'm not gonna use that. What's down here? Of course I have to climb. Oh, never mind. Every sleep, I tried to convince Arlo, Soul, and the others to stay. I even threw their harpoons away. At least the ones I could reach. But they were so determined to catch a sky giant and return with its water. To go back to the way life was before. But the way life was before is what brought us here. They ventured into the storm to hunt and never returned. I waited for them for a long time, lost at sea. I grieved for them. Who else but me? They may be gone, but I treasure their memory. I still remember Nazia's advice, Soul's laugh, Arlo's furrowed brow. Sometimes my thoughts turn to my parents, to Eam, Gal, and Met. I wonder where they are and where they're going. If their thoughts drift up here sometimes. They live within me too. At first, I kept track of my harvest, but as time went by, I ended up losing track. To survive, I became an earth scratcher too. What would you make of that, Becca? I'm probably doing it all wrong, but things are growing. Not bad for a girl from low tide. Note to self. I'll have to divide up my garden beds if I want to have enough hard track for the cycles to come. I don't know when I decided to stay up in the crow's nest. It just happened. I'm happy here. I wish I could talk to the young Bianca who left low tide, who could only ever thought of leaving, moving. Too impatient for a stationary world. She'd probably find this quite ironic. This climb? Already so long ago now. Taught me to live in the present moment. It took me a while, but I finally put down my roots. With each passing sleep, I understand it more clearly. Tower needs me. Needs us all. It needs us to change. And if we have to change our way of being, might as well start here. I never belonged in low tide. A lighthouse keeper in an oceanless world. But since I met the ballast, I feel like I found something I didn't know I'd lost. A fragile link to something bigger than myself. A mutual respect. I'm nothing compared to these water giants who swim through the storm, but they look at me with interest and curiosity. They watch me when I carve my scraps of wood, when I bring in the harvest, when I write, as if to learn or to remember. I want to stay here in case someone else is crazy enough to try to find them. They watch over me, and I watch over them in return. Call me crazy then. Call me crazy then. Because I think I'm trying to find the ballast. We keep going up and up and up. Up and up and up, up and up and up, up and up and up. We keep going up. At this point, I think we're trying to reach the ballast. To reach Bianca and the ballast. As the ballasts draw near, the cliffs wake up. Even I feel like I stand taller and feel lighter, more alert. Younger even. These arthritic joints have creaked for a long time now, but you get the idea. I wonder how long the ballast kept me company in my Spartan existence. They eventually left, one by one. I know they're out somewhere, though. One of them stayed. It comes to see me from time to time, like it's watching over me. We watch each other grow older. We go about our business and knowing the other's there, and that's enough. And it gives me someone to talk to. I'm happy. I'm where I'm meant to be, where I need to be now. Bianca. Cute story. Just cute. Another one for the gallery. That's the ballast. That's the ballast. We gotta be close. Is chapter 6? Is chapter 6 the finale? Is there even going to be a chapter 6? Get me up. Oh wait, I go over here. How do I hear music? Come on. I'm gonna just jump. Oh. Music's been playing for a little bit now. Why is music playing? Is that ballast? Or is it just the game's design? Is the game supposed to play music? Is it supposed to be playing music right now? I think that's just the game. Oh no! We're not doing that. But that has to be the end, right? Is it the end? The rope's orange. The rope's red. The rope's red. The rope's red. Pull in rope. Pull in the rope. Complete this. This chapter actually went by pretty quick. Actually. That's the chapter so far. I was expecting it to be pretty difficult. I mean, it's the 5th chapter out of anything. Is it over? I doubt it. Well, look, it's almost over, but... There must be a ballast! It's not cute, but it's not ugly. It looks friendly, though. Has to be a ballast. Jump on. Jump. 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 Yeah! Where's the ballast taking us? Where is it taking us? Where is it taking us? Place the pin! Place the pin! Oh, and this is still chapter 5. Oh. Oh. I did not expect this. That's all the pins. That's every single one of them. Team. What's above the clouds? Now I'm wondering, is the water creature that we have a baby ballast? A ballast but a baby? We're almost up. All the way. Oh no. Wait, is it freezing? No. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Please. Don't freeze completely. Don't die. Please don't. It's hot. Please. Is he dead? Please don't die. Please. 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 Please don't be dead. Please. It's dead, isn't it? All this. It's alive. Please don't shut it. Don't shut that eye. Don't shut it. Please keep it open. Keep it open. Chapter 6. Well, that's the end. At least I know this ballast is still alive. I wanna... Can I look at it before I go? Can I look at it? Well, like... I can, but it's not moving. Probably weak. Can't move right now. But I actually thought the ballast was dead, so I got a bit emotional. Anyways, see ya. And I hope this ballast doesn't die. You better not die on me, please. Don't die. Please, do not die. Not on me. Alright? Again, see you all soon. Well, really tomorrow. Bye.